Well, sweet goddamn Jesus Murphy. I don't know what's going on today. My head is just in another. Wow. Jeez. This is going to be hard to get through this, folks. It's Friday, October 10th. Bloody Friday. It's Rod with Pal Group. Thanks again for joining us on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. And wow, what a day in the market today. We had dilution news from Tilray yesterday that came out after such a great earnings report and a great day, and then Trump today threatening tariffs on China. There's got to be something going on that we don't know about as well. But yeah, the crypto market, absolute bloodbath. We had the S&P 500 absolute bloodbath today. So those were all of the reasons here. I was trying to get this video out, and then I saw crypto was crashing. So I was like, I got to put the Tilray video on pause and do the XRP one. And I just posted that. And the title of the video was, is XRP going to 220? And I'm making the video. There was a POW algo alert that went off. You can see this head and shoulders target. It said 220. And as I was making the video, it actually hit. And we hit 177. Look at the carnage that we had here just on the crypto space in the last little bit here, in the last 10 minutes or so. Just absolute filthy. Make sure to follow us over on X as well. Formerly Twitter handle for that is @GroupPOW. And as always, not financial advice. Is for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, I had to stop doing the Tilray video, go over to do the XRP video, and look at it. Went from 177 is up to 240. Yeah, we went to 177. We're at 233. It was at like 240. This is absolute madness. Just look at the day today on SPY. SPY down to 647, down quite a bit here after hours. So I had so many people today asking me, like, why am I bullish on Tilray? Dilution against a dilution machine. Okay, well, yeah, they did come out with this S3 yesterday, but I mentioned yesterday in the recap that they are looking to expand into international markets. They said with their beverage brands like Highball and Runner's High, they're going to create a dedicated international craft brand team as well for international customers. They talked about growing demand for their American craft beers and brands internationally. They said they were actively exploring opportunities, including acquisitions and international manufacturing opportunities. And they talked about their debt, right? They said, net debt has been decreasing. They're working on paying down their debt. They just had a return to profitability. They're just starting to turn profitable. So what does that tell you? If they're still debt and they're not quite profitable and they haven't been profitable for a while, well, what does that tell you? Especially when they said that they're looking to do more acquisitions and M&A and strategic investments. They even said they're looking to invest more into digital assets. Well, that tells you that dilution very much is still in the cards, right? If you still have debt, if you still are not super profitable and you haven't been profitable for a while, then dilution is always a concern. I've been saying this for a while now. I said Canopy Growth will probably dilute like crazy, like probably 2 or 3, if not more times than that. And it's probably not going to be profitable. I don't even know when it could turn profitable, maybe 2027 at the earliest. But Tilray Brands finally starting to turn profitable, right? We're starting to turn a page here. But I said for a while, I've been saying for many, many months, it's probably going to be end of 2026 or a 2027 story where Tilray really starts to trade into the black and turn profitable. So we're still got a while to go. This was the form here, Form S3. So essentially this just gives them the option to register various types of securities like common stock, debt, warrants, preferred stock, all that type of things, to help so they can sell it to investors over time, right? So they don't have to go and get new approvals each time. It's up to the amount of 52 million, so it's not a huge amount of money by any means, and it's done through the at the market program, so the ATM, meaning they can just sell gradually in the market and issue a small number of shares if certain warrants are exercised. Also, just checking my notes here, it allows selling stockholder to resell up to 8.6 million shares they already own. It's just a flexible way for the company to raise money and let others sell shares as needed. And then just in general, like the S3 is a type of registration statement that the SEC has and public companies will file with them to meet specific eligibility criteria, like being public for at least a year, maintaining a good reporting and good status, etc., good standing. It allows them to register their securities for future sales. And like I said, this shelf registration, because it can sit on the shelf, that's why they call it a shelf registration. It can be offered later without filing a full registration each time, right? So it just makes the streamlines the process, makes it faster and cheaper access to capital. So that was the news that came out, coupled with the brutal day in SPY. Like, look at the day today on Tilray. Tilray's still in a daily uptrend. SPY lost the daily uptrend big time, but look at that daily candle on SPY and look at that daily candle on Tilray. So many people said, oh, Tilray brought the whole sector down today, right? In MJ, we were down 18, CGC down 16%. There's a lot of concern that CGC is going to enact a second reverse split as well. I haven't seen if that was approved or not today, but we should see some information on whether or not that was approved or denied. It'll probably get approved in my opinion, but obviously that's weighing down on the sector as well. And then the brutal day in SPY and the Trump and China and tariffs and crypto selling off like crazy. Like look at crypto on the day today. You think MJ was bad today. Look at crypto right now. We were down like 30-40%. And I even posted in the PAL Group private community a few days ago. It was, let me just scroll up here. It was on Tuesday, October 7th. I said, don't get a good feeling about the crypto market right now. Lots of PAL algo sell alerts. Wouldn't be surprised to see a big flush before the final phase. And then, like I said, we had that target of 220 on XRP. And obviously that's bringing the whole sector down, with the weakness in SPY and the broader markets. And yeah, so again, so many people are saying, oh, Tilray brought the industry down with its dilution. Well, no, CGC is working on a second reverse split, and SPY was down like crazy today. Look at that candle. And like I said, crypto was down 20-30%, some down more than that, and MJ just down about 10 to 20%. So it's the whole broader market, right? And actually, MJ held up better than crypto today. And, again, we need to expect more dilution. There's probably going to be another round of dilution with Tilray until they eliminate all their debt and they really have profitability. Once they turn profitable for a while and they have no debt, then they can just fund their, operations directly through cash flow and just, taking the profits and reinvesting into the business, right? But we're still bullish in my opinion. Keep in mind, we're just at 35 cents not too long ago on Tilray. We're down to 161 here after hours, so we're down another 6.5% essentially. But that just has to do with the fear. I wouldn't be surprised if we got some news coming out here soon that would explain why this was potentially down. But it seems like somebody knows something here. This is an absolute bloodbath. So we'll see what happens into Monday. Monday could get real interesting. And after the day that I had yesterday, I worked like an 18-hour day yesterday up at 5 a.m. Didn't go to bed till like 10 or 11. And I stopped working around 9:30 at night. And then today is just, it's like, I want peace. I'm just going to go pick my daughter up for daycare here soon and have a couple molos and chill out and watch a movie. And wow, just an absolute, XRP up to 247 now from 177. So we'll see if we start to bounce here after hours on Tilray and a lot of these names as we're starting to recover here. But not the end of the world here in my opinion. I'm still very bullish on Tilray. I wasn't planning on selling anytime soon. And just brace for impact because it could get pretty interesting into next week. But go touch grass, have fun this weekend. For those in Canada, happy long weekend and happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a fantastic weekend ahead. It's Rod with PAL Group. Thanks again for joining us on the Pursuit of Wealth. And I would have dove in more into the Tilray chart, but no major red flags at the moment, no major chart damage. And I'll dive into some more technical analysis, maybe down into throughout the weekend or maybe into next week. But definitely need some break from the computer at this point. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.